Another question?
Please feel free. Don't politicize your thoughts. Whatever comes from your heart, please say it out. Whatever comes, ask me any questions about Islam and interfaith dialogue. Any question that comes from your mind that you feel boggled, don't feel you are being polite. Just ask the question directly to me or to Pastor James. We've been used to this 15 years. So please, we have so many questions, so many beautiful questions that somebody will put up, we laugh, and then we respond. We will know, if it's hot, we will know you are sincere, but sincerely ignorant.
Well, thank you very much for sharing your thoughts with us. We are very impressed with what you have told us up till now. But what I would like to know is, Nigeria being a very big country, and it's a Muslim country, am I right? So how does it sort of the Christians or the Muslims accept the Christians there? Is it that the whole country has now accepted what you people are saying, or is there still conflict? Thank you.
As we said, Nigeria is a population of 150 million people, 500 ethnic nationalities. Each one nationality has dialect from 2, 3, 4 up to 10 dialects within one single language. However, religion is spread. In the north, it has a dominant Muslim populations. In the south, southeast has dominant Christian populations. And the southwest has 50-50. And you have the middle belt that has everything inclusive within. However, in the north, far north, they practice the Sharia, the Islamic law. In the middle belt is a mix of Christians and Muslim nations who are predominantly Christians, and then there are Muslim in the other side. And the southwest, it was just totally English law and the customary law. So in the southwest and southeast, south-south, you have the English law and the customary law. Whereas in the north, you have three legal systems side by side: the English law, the customary law, and the Islamic law. These are how the system works in Nigeria, because it's a federation. And we have this triple legal system right from independence of Nigeria, because of the history of the country and how they come, how the British come and met the nations, and how it subdued those parts of the world and put this large country together. Put this one here, put this one here, divide this one, give this one as a gift to French, this one as a gift to this and this to that, and then just put a partition between family line and say, you are here, you are here. This is what the British has done. And I think it's one of those things to test our faith and see how our patient can handle the others. And that's why you have serious problem in the borderline. Our embassies are here, they will tell you, when a Niger is entering Nigeria, every day he come to Nigeria for business and fetch water here, and the other one go the other side to buy. The other one, and in the Benin Republic borders with Nigeria, from Benin, they come and buy provision in Nigeria, they just walk the border, buy the provision of food to eat, and then go back there and cook the food in the other country. You could see how well British has done to divide us. So, but however, when you talk of interfaith dialogue, in the northern part of the country, and more specifically, it's a new phenomenon in Nigeria. The true interfaith dialogue of engaging two communities or more than that, I think we are pioneer in that directions. It is what you see in those days is either the Catholic Pontifical Council organizing interfaith program, inviting Muslims to come and talk, or the Anglican organizer and invite to come and talk. But to have an imam and the pastors together, deciding what to do, running a program, together deciding, planning it together, working it together, and implementing it together, and working to the field, not just talk the show in the conference room. We are the first to start that in Nigeria, 16 years ago. And from now on, what I will tell you is how acceptable it is. It is really gaining ground, especially in the northern part of the country, and especially from where we've worked. In Kaduna State, it's a success story. In Plateau, they are finding it difficult, and that's why religion become a tools. In Bauchi, they are finding it difficult. Whereas in Kaduna, where we've worked extensively, you can see that even the government set up a bureau for religious affairs that creates ethic preaching guides, monitor how imams and priests, pastors were presenting their messages. If they start promoting hate, there's early warning, early response system that check and balance them. Whereas in other states, they don't have the Bureau for Just Affairs. And then you have special advisors on religious affairs to the government in Plateau State, in Kaduna State. So this shows the development process is gaining ground. And with the Nigerian Interreligious Council, which is the highest body, now working together on issue of social common issues, now fighting malaria, interfaith against malaria and polio. This is what you can see happening now. So there's a progression, positive progressions of interfaith work in Nigeria. But we still have challenges in some states that we've not yet covered. And we're hopeful and still working that our models won't work. But we always want people to evolve their own system. And you can see that, of course, in Kenya, where it is not a religious issues, but where in Kenya, it's more ethnopolitical. And we're able to work at the grassroots in the Bond Forest, where we work together, helping the community to build by the bridges. Where you have what we call an African answer in Kenya. You can see it works. In Burundi, we have worked. And you can feel the impact in Burundi among religious community. Of course, in the Sudan, we are working right now. We are still working, finding the level to help them to connect. And we've just come out of Sudan about 2 weeks ago. In fact, our team just came back home last week, whom we left behind in southern Sudan because the referendum is coming. Is the country going to be divided into two, or they're going to have one country? We are saying we want non-bloodshed referendum. And all the religious leaders from across the faith we are seated together and we discuss extensively with them. And we even run training program for them. So across the continent of Africa, the process is going on, is gaining ground gradually, but we've not got to the comfort zone across the continent yet. Thank you.